Oh my god, guys, it is Dre Idol and welcome to my campaign. It has been announced, finally, The Last of Us 2 is coming up in 2018, I think. And it looks phenomenal. The graphics are amazing. When I first saw the trailer, I was absolutely captivated by how it was done. I was really excited about it, and when I saw this, I couldn't believe my eyes to say that I was actually right to begin with. There's obviously going to be a number 2. You can't have a storyline and say there will be no number 2, especially when it comes to Naughty Dog Last of Us. The last game was absolutely spectacular. I enjoyed the way the gameplay was. I enjoyed how it was done, how it was made. The storyline was amazing. Everyone's going to have their different opinions about the storyline. The way it was created, the way it was done, I can't even express how amazing it was. So when I say to myself, this game is going to play at 60 frames per second, I was gobsmacked just by how this game is going to be. So let me just start off with saying that I have a lot of theories and speculations, and it's going to be a few things. None of these are going to be facts. They're just going to be my opinions and my theories. So if you guys have any comments, if you guys have anything to say to me which is going to be about this game, please comment on this. Please say something as well. I'm actually quite passionate about this game, and when I saw Joel walk in and his voice sounded, it was amazing to listen to his voice one more time. It was amazing to see this. I love his voice. I love Troy Baker's voice. He's just amazing. Yeah, just the bellowing voice of his. It's just holy crap.
No, I can't walk on the path of the right, 'cause I'm wrong.
What are you doing, kiddo?
You're amazing. I love you. Anyways, moving along from this, I'm not gonna lie, I will express some form of storyline ending. So if you guys haven't played this game for some reason, or the first game I should say, you haven't played for some reason, play it. You're wasting your time not playing it. You are absolutely not living your life through. You need to play it. You need to hurry up and catch up to gaming in general anyways. So yeah, when I say that this is exciting, I say this is exciting. For one, I am not a big story mode sort of player when it comes to games. I like MMO and open world games, but this is just wow. Anyways, moving along from the storyline and linear style games, because that's what Naughty Dog does, like Uncharted 4 and all that stuff and whatever. They have been non-stop making 10 out of 10 games, which Last of Us got 2013 Game of the Year, which was, you know, understandably going to happen, because it's absolutely amazing. I can't. Obviously, I'm a little bit passionate about it, so I'm gonna keep on saying it. So if you get sick of me, I don't care. So, theories of number 2. Will Ellie hate Joel for lying to him at the end? Will she hate him? Well, we don't know this, obviously. But he obviously kept a secret from her, and it just sort of ended like that. It was just like a bit of a twist. It was just like, come on, give me some more, give me some more, give me some more. I want some more. I want my questions to be answered. I want everything to be answered right now. You're not giving me anything from a 30-hour game. Just give it to me. Like, I just sitting here just looking at the remarkable PlayStation 4. The graphics are amazing. It's fast. It's just the future looks great. But what's number 2 going to bring us? What is number 2 going to bring us? That is the ultimate question. What is it going to bring us? What will this game give us in theory to number 1? So number 1, what did it bring us? It brought us a lot of death, a lot of passion, a lot of sadness, a lot of tears, and a lot of gruntiness, and you know, some parts were a little bit sort of like, come on, really, just play this game properly. It was just, holy crap. I basically just, the game itself was awesome. But number 2 for me is going to be a little bit, it could go either way. So who knows? And who will be the new characters? Who would be? Joel, I actually thought that Joel might be a little bit old. Like, obviously, it's been a few years since the first game, and it's going to be, you know, he's probably what, in his his mid to late 40s, I would say. I wouldn't say 50. The 50's a bit sort of like, he wouldn't be running around like a maniac with, you know, he's a bit grungy, and obviously he's gotten a little bit older since his actual kid died in the first game, spoiler alert, which was, by the way, the most tearful moment of gaming history. I have to admit, I would have to admit I cried. I actually had to shed a tear. I just like, nope, I can't hold back. I'm crying. Yeah, this is sad. I'm sorry. Nope. Never in my time of gaming, let alone movies, have I seen a child actually die and not cry. It's like watching a dog die or a cat die. You know, it's just one of those things that you just sort of go, I have to cry about this. But anyways, how old do you think Ellie is now? She'd be probably around early 20s. I would say about early 20s, maybe even mid 20s. She was about 16 at this time in number 1. 14 or 13, I'm not sure, I don't really remember. But 13 or 14, she was about, you know, she couldn't hold a weapon. But rewatching that little demo, or the trailer I should say, it was just like, why is she so angry? What is going on? Like, why is she saying, I want to kill them all? What do they do? So I'm curious as to who she's talking about. Well, obviously the enemy, but why? If you played number 1 and you went through the whole thing and you understood the actual storyline, it will actually tell you that she was, you know, she had the curse. You know, she was sick, ill, and you needed to find a cure, which is, you know, every single survival movie game out there. It's going to be the same stuff. Anything to do with like zombies, survival, anything along those things, you're going to find a narrative of the same thing. And that's just from my experience. I'm not sure if that's going to be true or not, so, you know, don't take my advice on that. But this thing that I'm doing right now is all about speculations and theories and hopes. I'm going to add that in right now. I have my hopes. I have very, very high expectations of the next game. I really do, and I am actually really excited about it. So, what to expect on number 2? I'm sure there's going to be a lot more fighting, a lot more gameplay. It's probably going to be the same old stuff. It's going to be the same old game. That's what you expect from a sequel. You expect something to be similar from the last game, maybe a little bit better, hopefully. So, you know, and hopefully, because in some games that have recently come out, some games haven't really gotten to the point where it was better than the last game, in my experience. People could actually, you know, admittedly say that some games weren't as good as others when they first come out. They either run out of time or they run out of money, which is fair enough. you're a business. That's what happens when you run a business. But are we gonna cry some more? Probably. My theory and hopes is that Joel survives to see another day. And that was basically what I had feared of in number 1. When I finished number 1, I was like, yeah, it's probably pushing Joel's age time frame. Probably around about, I'd say, late 50s. You don't really expect to sort of be an elite athlete at that age. Not always. But with Joel being the protagonist for the first one, you're going to expect Ellie to be the main protagonist for the next one. Because obviously someone's going to take over the boots. So hopefully, it's not going to be the case of that, you know, she takes Joel's boots and just continue on the game forward. It would probably actually make the game a little bit more sort of intense, and you cry some more, which I would be very upset if Joel ended up, you know, passing away. I would be very, very mortified. I would probably actually break my controller and end the TV screen and never play again. But in saying that, like, I actually could not, as I see it all through Facebook, all through Twitter, everywhere I go, when you finish Last of Us, you have nothing else to do, because the game is just, yeah. As I say, as I've said about 10 million times, it's amazing. But anyways, you don't have to like play this. All you have to do is watch what I'm showing you guys right now, and just be like, I need to play this game. So, what to expect of the next game? So we've got Joel death, which I hope to God it doesn't happen. What else to expect? Like more zombies. Like obviously the cure hasn't been found yet. Spoiler. Well, has it? Hasn't been found. I don't know. Is Joel hiding something? We don't know. But we never know. He's obviously saying, I need you for something. At the end, he says, like, you know, someone, because, or he lies to Ellie at the very, very end of the game. And you ask the question, like, you know, why is it? Right? And you have these conspiracy theories. You have these questions that are needing to be answered. And it's like saying, like, well, why did you lie? Okay, well, he obviously has daughter issues. He's obviously lost his daughter through getting shot or whatever. And Ellie has obviously filled in those boots naturally. Which happens, you know, nurture and nature and all that stuff, and daddy things, and daddy will be there, sort of thing. He's very fatherly, if that's even a word. He's very parent-like throughout the whole game of Last of Us 1. You'll notice that with, like, you know, yelling at her and being, you know, like, Ellie, don't do that, or Ellie, don't do this, like, you know, bad girl, don't ever do this, I'm worried about you, I'm worried about your, you know, your well-being, do not ever do that again. Obviously he gives a fuck. So there's something going on there. At the end of that, he's obviously wanting Ellie to be his daughter. A lot of people hate that, which, you know what, I actually don't mind it. I actually think that's quite refreshing, because, you know, like, not a lot of, no, it's hard to take on a daughter of your own just from a complete random, because that's trust right there. That's 100% trust. And obviously, like, you grow some feelings for the person, or you just feel sorry, or as a lot of people that I know have actually said, he's very selfish. Which, yeah, okay, I understand that. He's taken on someone for himself, for his own benefit, let's just say. And he's saying, let's just lie to her just so we can get our benefit. But yeah, anyways, that's also a theory. Next theory that I was going to talk about and sort of like reach out to you guys is just say, is it just going to be another game? Is it going to be a Fallout? Is it going to be something among the ranks of this is poorly done, this is obviously rushed? I hope not. I hope they take their sweet ass time building this game and just literally just giving it the love it deserves. So that's my hopes, that's my dream. I really hope that they just take their time in just making sure that this Last of Us Part 2 is phenomenal, just like the first one. But yeah, lastly, like guys, like I hope to God that this game does pull out. It really shines a light on future gaming. And as I kept saying, like if you haven't played number 1, give it a go. DLC is out as well. It's out on PlayStation 4. Give it a go. It is the best game ever made. I would say by far it is. It obviously is because it got Game of the Year in 2013. But yeah. So guys, thank you very much for listening to my wild conspiracy theories, and join me on my quest of finding out the future of gaming. I will see you guys very soon.